Distrust in national, federal, and privately owned banks is no secret. With decades of ill-mannered, irresponsible, and borderline illegal practices in banking industries around the world, it is no surprise that for the 8th straight year Gallup's poll shows, America's confidence in banks is unchanged and remains under 30%. Needless to say, with the massive disapproval in the monetary systems we have today, change is clearly needed. And this is where cryptocurrency is introduced. All cryptocurrencies have the same goal. This goal is to provide a decentralized currency capable of massive adoption that is not only safe, but efficient. Bitcoin is the most popular cryptocurrency, by virtue of being the first functional one, thanks to the blockchain. But this doesn't mean it's the best suited for the task. And while Bitcoin has made massive stock gains and overcome many challenges during its development, it still has some major issues yet to be solved. Slow verification times and scalability issues, the ability to send microtransactions, are the most notable. At the moment, while Bitcoin continues its record-breaking stock increases, developers are steadily working on solutions for these problems. Nevertheless, the problem seems to be clear: the blockchain itself. The blockchain works like this. When a user submits a transaction, the transaction is grouped together with a bunch of other transactions, often thousands. This is called a block. This block is cryptographically protected and needs the work of miners, which are individuals and groups of people that have assembled large amounts of computing power to solve these complex cryptographic algorithms. Once the block has been mined, or solved, your transaction is completed, and the miners involved with solving the block get rewarded. It is then time-stamped and added to the blockchain in chronological order, where it is stored and open for anyone to view. So what's the problem here? Well, the blockchain needs miners, and the miners are incentivized to mine transactions with the largest fees attached, which means you need to pay a higher fee to process your transaction timely. Without paying a sufficient fee, transactions can take hours, or even fail to complete. This plays a role in the scalability issue, the inability to transfer small amounts of value. Currently, it's impossible to transfer $1 worth of Bitcoin. This is because the fee would be larger than the transaction itself. Inevitably, we end up with questions like, how could you buy a cup of coffee with Bitcoin? And the unfortunate answer is, you couldn't. Not for now, at least. Moreover, even if the issues of the blockchain could be solved without compromise, Bitcoin, along with all the other blockchain-based cryptocurrencies, would still lag in comparison to the one cryptocurrency that faces none of these issues: IOTA. IOTA is a third-generation cryptocurrency that challenges the status quo. IOTA is blockless, secure, decentralized, scalable, remarkably quick, and lastly, completely free to use. It is one of the only cryptocurrencies that operates without technology based on the blockchain. Instead, IOTA uses technology developers dubbed the tangle. The tangle utilizes a mathematical system called directed acyclic graphs, or DAGs. And if it sounds complex, well, that's because it is. But that doesn't mean we won't try our best to give you a quick rundown on how it works. When a transaction is made, it goes through 3 steps. First, the transaction is signed with your private key. Don't worry, your device does this for you. Second, the transaction enters tip selection mode. This is where your transaction uses a selected algorithm to confirm 2 random and previously unconfirmed transactions. It takes some rather complex algorithmic work to verify the authenticity of the transactions, but it does this by running them against the entire history of the tangle. This is to ensure the transactions are in fact valid. Just like Bitcoin's blockchain, the tangle anonymously keeps record of every transaction ever made, with a transparent ledger open for anyone to access. The work your device is doing is very sophisticated, much like the work of the miners. But because it's done on such a small scale, it's able to be accomplished very quickly. Lastly, your transaction enters the tangle and is now in branch mode, which means your transaction is simply waiting to be selected by the same process you just completed. Please keep in mind that all of this happens behind the scenes, and you, the user, experience nothing more than clicking send or receive. Ultimately, because the roles of validators and users become intrinsic with IOTA, you find the result is a fee-less currency that is not only secure, scalable, and capable of massive adoption, but truly pragmatic. If the goal of cryptocurrency is to be truly decentralized, to instantly exchange value, and to thrive under the conditions of global adoption, then look no further. The tangle's characteristics dictate that the more people that use IOTA, the faster it becomes, limited only by the laws of physics. Moreover, IOTA is the only cryptocurrency, or currency for that matter, that is completely free to use. It does not cost to own a wallet or to send funds from one place to the other, without borders, anywhere in the world. There are no charges and never will be. IOTA truly challenges the status quo. And in a society with smartphones, smart houses, and smart cars, we think it's about time for a smart currency. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to learn more about IOTA, like its role alongside the Internet of Things, there are links in our description box below. If you'd like to support the channel, please feel free to donate to any of our cryptocurrency wallets below, or to share and like the video. All donations go towards improving our channel. To learn more about how you can get involved with IOTA or cryptocurrency in general, there will be links in the description below. Until next time, and thanks for watching.